سلام، من حمیدم از کانال یوتیوب هندل برو. میخوایم با هم واکتور بازی الن ویک 2 رو با هم شروع کنیم. در واقع امیدوارم که سری اول این بازی رو هم تجربه کرده باشید، هم با داستانش آشنا شده باشید که از قسمت دومش مسلماً بیشتر لذت میبرید. خب بریم که با هم داشته باشیم. نیو گیم رو حالت استوری میذاریم. بریم.
We all come into a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
شروع بازی که اون حالت دارک و ترسان که بازی رو داریم ما. یه کاراکتر جدید داریم آشنا میشیم. نمیدونم در ادامه هم اینو دوشونو داریم یا نه. چه سر و وضعی هست. چهرهشو نمیتونم. نور الان بازم میدونم دیگه نور چه حکمی داره تو این بازی که از المان‌های اصلی این بازی هستن. نباشه که اصلا هیچ. صدایی اومد. همین جوری ادامه بدیم. چیزی از همون نمیمونه. شما اوه چی بود؟ کنم یه لحظه تصویر الان معلوم نیست چی شده قبلش. این ما یه جوری از وسط داستان داریم شروع میکنیم. اوه تاریکی آنو اوهجه هم نقطه امنی پیدا کرد. اوه چجوری تو نور دارم میرم من. اوه اوه بد سلاخی شد. ولی اینا اگه همون سایه ها باشن چرا تو نور برن؟ تو نور نمیتونستم آخه فعالیت کنم. شاید تو سیاست های بازی تغییراتی هم داریم. چون اصلا توی عالم بیک میتونستیم مثلا نور بتابونیم به این سایه ها راحت تر اینو بکشیم، ولی الان نمیدونم این کار اصلا وجود داره تو سیستم مکانیزم بازی هم نه. یه شبیه فرقه هم میمونن اینا. همون دوتایی که الان تحصیل قرار کردن فکر کنم همون دوتایی هستن که چرا قوه دستشون اول بازی. من فکر کنم شاهد این جنایت بودم. این سایه ها افتادن دنبال شما هم کشتن. در ادامه متوجه میشیم دیگه داستان چجوریه. حالا زمان و
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What's happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will.
سم چپی چه شایی مکس پین.
Bye, kiddo.
البته سری اول دوم.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing. Cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
نقشه هم گرفتیم.
I think I hear someone.
با این هم میتونیم نقشه رو ببینیم. اوکی چیزی معلوم نیست.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
Your hat, right? Anderson?
No, but
Thankful agent's right here, Thornton.
my partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out of towners. I wonder what they were
Tam
doing
şahit
sneaking
dedim.
around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Raker took them back to town a while ago.
خب بریم اجسادم
I want to see
ببینیم.
the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
بزن بریم.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
رفیقم که دارم منظره
I need
لذت
to
می‌برم.
think through the facts of the case.
یه جوری کنم رفتیم تو ذهنش ها. آره
Think through clues and work the case.
ذهنش که داره به این پرونده رسیدگی
There's a
میکنه.
model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
نه این نقشه کل بازی یا نه.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You're putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am.
میگه چرا من مسئول کرده ای؟ میگه تو بازرس
I don't want to
بهتری
slow
هست.
you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
دنبال بازنشستگی این فکر میکنه این دنبال بازنشستگی این مسئول هست که
Working nature gives me a headache. It's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here
You
that
think the
Yeah.
local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
به نظر نمیرسم.
next coffee's on me.
اوه هم اومدیم پیش این کسی که
That's me.
صحنه جنایته.
Ready to get this case solved. And the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
پشت این مغازه است.
Oh, FBI, huh? Something. Looking down psycho serial
شب یا راست.
shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO
Yeah.
cover-ups.
اوه همون مسیرهایی که اینجا خف میشه. دم دستگاه آقا هم که مشخصه.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No talk. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? body is positioned on the table. Mistake.
اینجا این
The killer left the heart right next to the body, bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside
سال
stab
نخور داره
wound,
عکس میگیره
chest cut
دیگه.
open, heart removed. Open chest, strapped by the wrist. Definitely like his previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
The victim. قربانی.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
جلوی هم رفتم.
Was it for a camera? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. And I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now. Nightingale. Robert Nightingale? Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked in the case. The part that killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
It's the same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
13 سال
Probably
گم شده
something
بوده.
this town
چطور
wants
میشه؟
to forget.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Nightingale's been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake, there's no lake. It's dark. What's there to you? You are not allowed the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from a lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. It's somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Up from the lake, there's no lake. It's dark. And what's there to you? You are not allowed the lake until he says otherwise.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. That's this way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Is this one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting
When
for
you're
him.
ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the
این
woods.
مسیرها دیگه
Possibly
جانبی بازی
here. Ambushed him. Dragged him to the campground. Strapped him to a table. Cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses' workers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing anything inside here?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers specifying.
دوستان کجا رفت؟ درست هم
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
یه جا دیگه رو هم میره.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingale? A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was a page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
words.
These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew that it hurted me. Someone's been watching us.
Playing this game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
یک گوله اینا نمیخوای. اینجا این چی میگه؟
Golden nest.
You must get it out.
I must find out what.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
I think he came from the lake. These tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
We'll take him back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
The coroner will be back in town for another week after deer.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Odier Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses. Listeners.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Burgess aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
بریم جلو هم گم میشیم آخه بدبختی. این نقشه نمیگه اون یارمون کجاست. نشونش میداد دیگه.
Tracks leading to a dead end.
باید خیلی جالب ما بازی پاوز نمیشه ما اون نقشه میزنیم.
To report
درسته؟ آخه مثلا این داره به مسیرش ادامه
Take
میده.
out his
آره.
heart just to throw it away.
چقدر
stuff
عجیبه.
in something for us to find.
بازی پاوز بشونی. بریم تو ذهنش چطور؟ اون حالت هم پاوز نمیشه. اسکیپ چطور؟ پاوز میشه. یه خیلی واقعی درست کردم. دمشون گرم. خب نقشه تا کجا باز شده؟
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
آه.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll talk there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner.
خب دوستان فکر کنم برای قسمت اول تا همینجا کافی باشه. امیدوارم که لذت برده باشید. لطفا کانال یوتیوب ما رو سابسکرایب کنید، ویدیو رو لایک کنید، روی زنگوله هم بزنید که با آپلود قسمت‌های بعدی این سری از واکتور بازی الن ویک 2 به لحظه آگاه بشید. نظر انتقاد پیشنهادی هم داشته حتما کامنت کنید. تا قسمت بعدی فعلا.